don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motorcop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with.
Cars for a parking problem.
You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motorcop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Well, there ain't no damn Freebird.
Not tonight.
Thunder Chicken is out at the nest with Mother Chicken. Yeah.
He's at that old White Oak Plantation, John Folse's place.
Oh, is he serving dinner?
Nah, he's probably eating some chicken feed.
Well, hell's bells.
Holstera
Look at
almost
this thing.
Almost forgot that he was on Wednesday too. I thought there for a minute.
Well, no, I didn't. I seen the link, and then I was like, all right, I'm loving this because my dumb ass once again wore green. I almost wore my green hat too, which would have been even fucking
No,
more
you.
hilarious.
Thank God you got a jacket on. If not, you'd just be a head. Oh, yeah,
That's
Kelly.
why are we coming live from the clubhouse? Because believe it or not, people,
This ain't the clubhouse.
this is what Iceman's actual bar looks like.
Not quite like that. I don't have a
Pretty
tree
damn
in it.
close. You're right. You've got a whole bunch of Halloween decorations, like skulls, and you still got the gigantic werewolf that scares the piss out of children?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, everybody's forgetting it's Wednesday. I was sitting on the porch earlier and said it was Wednesday and about got in a fight with somebody because they swore it was Tuesday. Like, nope, I'm here.
Can't believe I forgot.
Yeah. Shit happens. I like the little brunette I got on my shoulder. She's gonna give me a back massage. I don't even mind that there's 3 of them bitches behind you.
I got a little elf on the shelf over here.
Yeah, a hoe on a dough.
Well, guess what I just got in yesterday.
I just got these in, people, and these nerd clusters. Oh my god, with the gummies and stuff.
No, those are the bomb. That's crack candy right there.
That is.
What's up, Billy?
It is the fat man food.
You ready to be jealous?
Probably, but you know what? You drink everything that's sent to you, and cigars and shit. And...
I ordered these myself. Thank you. Nobody sent this to me. You ready?
Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Is it a Trump? Is
Yes.
that a Trump on the shelf?
It's a Trump.
It's a Trump on the shelf.
There's a Trump on the shelf.
There you go.
I ordered 3 of it. I ordered 3 of these motherfuckers.
Of course you did.
I got 3 of Trumps on the shelves. Took them forever to come in. I had to
Get
pre-order
them on
them.
fucking Temu.
No, I had to pre-order them from some Patriot place. Ordered them like a month ago.
Should have made our damn own. We'd have been rich.
Just got them in. So welcome. Everybody can see that Freebird is not here. Like we said, he's out being Mr. Socialite, spreading the bird seed. Stop it. You're going to get arrested.
She's a girl of my dreams or illusions or wish the bitch rub my shoulders.
Anyway, it's getting closer to Christmas. I hope everybody's getting their Christmas shopping done. I am
You buy me
not.
something?
I have Freebird is he's a socialite tonight. He's ain't gonna make it in the box. Unfortunately had to work. Some of us still have to work for a living.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. I haven't gotten all my I got Bam some stuff. I ain't bought shit really for anybody else. Of course ain't nobody else counts. You count a little bit, Holster, just a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
If you were closer, I get you.
Bitch, if I was closer, I would be there all the time. I would be up your ass so hard that fucking...
I know. I'd have to go to the proctologist and have you removed like you were a hemorrhoid or something.
Yeah. Between you and old boy down the street, the old Dukes of Hazzard boy, we'd be tearing that town up.
So, if anybody would like a great cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com and get you a cigar. Use the promo code Motorcop.
They're delicious.
They are delicious, and you can use Motorcop. Motorcop 15 promo code, get 15% off of your order. If
You can even get Holstera one.
If you want any merch, this is my LGBT shirt from the podcast. And
is that Liberty Guns, Beer, and Trump?
Yes, that's what it means. You can go to the Etsy store, or you can go to the website, motorcopchronicles.com, and follow the links, and you can buy your Motorcop merch there. If you would like more Motorcop Chronicles, extra episodes, pictures, videos, and so forth, you can also go to the Patreon, and there's a 7-day free trial there. You can try it out. You can join up if you want, or you don't have to. No times are tough right now. Helps pay the bills.
But it's still Christmas, so we love giving. That's why we do the free Patreon stuff.
No, I'll just do that, see if anybody wants to join up, see what they'll be getting. I just sent out all the full crew members. I should send out all the full crew members recently. I sent them all koozies for Christmas just because I felt like it.
It's awful kind of him.
It is. I got to look see if JoJo ever got hers. Everything takes like 2 months to get over to Australia.
Which is fucked up because they're right near China, and that's where half the shit's made.
I try to use American companies. Thank you. We have our hang-arounds, Miss Grace Hudson. We have Chad Jenkins, and we have Mr. William G. Bose, our hang-around, helping
Who's
me out.
new? Is that Grace?
She's been here for months now, since September.
I just noticed that there's a goat on the intro screen, y'all.
Then we have our full crew member. We have Miss Kelly Meyer. We have Jared Nitrous, that's Motorcop for Life.
For life.
We got Burley Boards, Dan Carlson. Y'all go check out his
He not only makes a great cutting board, but he makes a hell of a self-defense weapon.
His superior wood products.
Yep, and you can knock a bitch out or self-defend yourself. Yeah.
We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Pokrant from the Short Track Guys podcast. Our favorite truck driver, Hoppy Hopperson. We got Mr. Blake Walker. We got A.A. Ron from the I Had to Say It podcast. We have Mr. Z Palmer. We have Roy Spalding. That's Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. We have our favorite girl from down under, JoJo. And we have Natasha A from the state of Washington. And JoJo sent me a message on Facebook of a camel thing. It was quite funny. I was hoping it should be in here because she had just sent it like 20 minutes ago.
I don't know. Well, maybe Australians have a whole different way of explaining camel toes.
Oh, Brandon Miller. I don't. The camel toe was in water, so it was a wet camel toe.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, I am see-through. Well, I sewed up for, I did something.
He's got a new area. If you're talking about Holstera, trying to do my best on him. He's in a new area and he has to work on his lighting some.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
might help.
I sit closer like this.
That might help a little bit with him. So,
but if I want to disappear, I just go.
So, so that's what a lot of time with him.
You know what that damn movie? What was that movie where the guy was a ghost and he walked around and he had to wear the wrap on himself to look
The Invisible Man?
There you go, and that's what that reminds me of. I'd be like, I could never be the Invisible Man. The Iceman am constantly getting nips in the butt.
So gay.
What else do you think I would use it for? Stealing ice cream scoops? Maybe trying every flavor of Baskin Robbins.
I just checked out I don't know, maybe it's on your end, Brandon. I looked at all the other stuff. It was looking okay to me. Other than that, I hope everybody's doing great. We got some stories to talk about.
Oh, 556, I need to be farther away. I can lean back. I guess they said the gangsters don't dance. They just pull up their pants and do the rock away. Lean back. You don't know nothing about that. You're too white. Anyway. All right, jumping straight into one of America's funnest places to visit, Portland, Oregon. The citizens, go fucking figure, have decided that they are dissatisfied with the city's direction and public safety. Okay? Well, no shit. Let's fire all the cops, defund the cops, get rid of everybody. The hell with the cops. Let's send them to prison for doing their jobs. And when every one of them quit, oh my God, we need the police. Help. Somebody send the police. Yeah, see how that works? That's like these anti-military bastards that keep talking shit about the military. At the same time, they need those people because without those people working for our freedom, you don't have the freedom to talk shit. So, yeah, that's the whole thing. Portland is damned. That whole city is damned because of the democracy that happened there, with them pounding the entire city into the ground with anti-policing policies. Yeah, I wonder why everybody hates it.
But they did have the Summer of Love a couple years back.
My ass, there is no love. Yeah, yeah. The hell with that town. I don't even understand it. I mean, wasn't it like? Somebody's going to get mad at me in the comment section, but ain't that the home of the original Raiders? Portland Raiders or something?
I thought that was the Oakland That was Oakland.
Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know one of them. The only reason they don't have cops is because the Raiders left, and they just pooled all the funding because the dome provided so much. But yeah, Portland. If that ain't that, then Portland has just been strictly because of the democracy or the Democratic Party just going and having a heyday there.
You know what's bad though is I'm pretty sure you have people that are stuck there that would like to get out that can't.
Just can't. And not everybody. I mean, you can't just jump. Even if you could jump in a car or a bus and get to somewhere like Florida,
but you gotta have a place to live. You gotta have a job, and all this stuff like that. Right. But I guarantee you, a lot of these people that are complaining about it now are the same ones that wanted to defund the cops, get rid of all the cops. Cops are bad, ACAB, and all that shit like that. And then, like John Kennedy said, just call a crackhead.
Well, now they're just mad at the damn cops because the cops got fired. Fucking cops. Can't believe they went and got themselves fired. Now we can't do this job anymore, and they're down shit. You see, so it's the cops' fault again. That's why the crime is up. Because bad cops, right? Crime goes down, bad cops. Crime goes up, bad cops. Hell with it.
I wouldn't be. I couldn't be a cop there anyway.
Nope.
It's like they want you to. You're risking your own freedom there.
It's like I told you. I'm gonna go up there to where the hell was that? Denton.
Dayton.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna work in Dayton.
Well, why don't we wait until we get to that story? Why don't we wait? You're jumping.
Later, but if they got the big spoke rims, we can put them on our police cars.
No. How about St. Louis Metro and our cops are leaving in droves? Stop hiring politicians with badges and stop abiding politicians' illegal constitution. Yeah, I did. I saw a story on that too, on how St. Louis is like hurting real bad, like extremely bad. Oh yeah. This new one is
bonuses?
We're going to LAPD over there in Los Angeles. The great state of California, because everything great happens in California, right?
City of Fallen Angels.
The city, they had a city audit recently, and they audited the air support division, and of course, the city controller is like saying, "Oh, we need to look into this more because the program cost $46 million a year." For their helicopters, helicopters aren't cheap, people. Then you have pilots to fly them. Then the fuel for them is just crazy.
Because of the FAA, they require so much downtime for maintenance.
It says it also states that 61% of the logged flight time consists of flights that were not of highest priority. The controls office recommended that the LAPD establish a clear policy on when the helicopters should be used. It's Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure they need to be up there all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's not one of them. Look, people, once you initiate a traffic stop and the car refuses to stop, it might look like it takes 30, 45 minutes for everything to come to a halt, but in all reality, it's like 5-10 minutes. You do not have time to get a chopper on scene if it's not already in the air.
No, because you just don't start. It's not like a car. You can't turn the ignition and just take off. Once you start the helicopter, it's got to warm up for like 10 or 15 minutes before it can take off.
Right. So it has to linger in the air. Now, what I don't like is, like, for instance, in Pasco County, how the current administration decides that they want to put a giant penis over my house once a week. Yeah, that's interesting. I swear, I'll have to show it to you on the flight tracker. There's always a giant penis over my house once a week.
God,
yeah. Maybe I'll share it with you guys. You might want to see it. It'd be interesting.
Anyway, of course, the police officers and stuff and the air support people are saying that the air patrols detect and prevent crimes, including residential burglaries, while also responding to help officer assistance calls. They also get to dangerous situations first and can give a heads up of what's going on if they can see it from the air a lot more safely before the arriving officers get there. But of course,
better than dispatch.
But of course, you have city administrators, which I can guarantee you have never been in law enforcement their entire life, are the ones that's making up these rules. That's why you heard me a couple episodes ago bitching about they got these civilian boards they have for police things. I don't agree with civilian boards. You can't have people that have never been in law enforcement that don't know the job making up rules for the people doing the fucking job. I'm sorry. It don't work. And it's proof. Right. Look at it. It's not working everywhere they have them. Look at all these big ass cities, big blue cities where they have these civilian boards basically telling the cops how to do cop work. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I do foresee in the very near future, within the next 5 years, we'll see the complete eradication of aviation units completely inside of law enforcement. The drones are becoming way too predominant not to just put up drones, because a drone doesn't need warm-up time. It just takes off and is gone.
Well, you brought that up. I don't know if you saw last Saturday or just past Saturday. If y'all missed out, I live streamed a whole Baton Rouge City parade I was out there at. The whole parade.
Yep.
I was on TikTok. I tried it on Facebook for a little bit. Nobody popped on, so I went to TikTok.
He got cold, so some hot chocolate kept him company.
And I had a good time. I made friends and stuff like that. But
everybody was loving you.
They had I was talking to people out there, and they had some drones out there that were government drones. And one of the guys, they said they now have these diesel-powered drones that can fly for like 8 hours at a time.
I believe it. Probably very similar.
They're pretty. They're very large, so they're not small. But
no.
But you can still, if you think about it, you could have, for the cost of these big drones, you can buy. You can buy 5 or 6 of these big drones compared to the cost of one helicopter or even more of them.
And you just have them up there lingering and ready to respond to a.
But you can have your pilots. You can have these drones all over your city doing this instead of just one. So you can actually see more stuff. So I think it would, having the drones up, the ones that can fly for a long time period of time now, would probably be more cost efficient and get better results than some of the helicopters.
And the license to fly them some bitches is very easy to get, because I have one. So, everybody can get it.
Brandon Miller says you can have all the degrees you want to get in these streets and come tell me how to do my job. Yeah. You can get your doctorate or your fucking whatever, and you come tell me how to do my job because you went to college. I'll take my street knowledge over your college knowledge.
Yeah.
Any time of the week.
You've been trying to remember what the statue is. I know how to run the hell away from them shots. Anyway, so jumping into this next one is this happens down here in wonderful Florida. So there's no better way to do this. So story time. Imagine, if you will, Johnny Jackass, for whatever reason, because it's the holiday season, decides to get fucked up and ends up in the back of an ambulance. Whatever reason, the ambulance driver isn't paying attention. And the guy in the gurney decides, fuck it, I need a ride, and just jumps in the driver's seat. He proceeds to steal the entire ambulance and drive throughout the city, leading police on a high-speed pursuit. He was spreading cheer and making sure that the neighborhoods that were less fortunate and didn't get to see the parade this year got to see flashing lights and sirens.
The boo-boo bus.
And then he said, well, I already know we're going there, and it's almost Taco Tuesday at the local county jail, and crashed the ambulance into the front of the sheriff's office.
Beautiful. I don't think he actually hit the sheriff's office, did he? From the picture, it looked like he's kind of
not the parking
in the
area.
grass or something.
You know the pretty area right up in front of the grass, right in front of the sheriff's office, where they have all the flowers and shit? Yeah, it's all tore to hell. There's an ambulance parked there now. And the sheriff goes, well, that just goes to go tell you, anything could be different. Every single pursuit or traffic stop could turn out a different way. Very rarely do we have people drive themselves to the front door of the sheriff's office.
He drove himself to the jail.
Yep. Well, at least they won't have far to book, to book that ambulance in as evidence.
You think they booked it in as evidence?
No, they didn't. They towed it, and then somebody's going to file a whole bunch of paperwork to get it out because it's got a lot of medical shit that the city needs.
Drugs. Got drugs.
Exactly. Yeah, that can't sit in evidence. But rest assured, the asshole that stole it will be charged with it.
Well, now we're going to head over to Michigan.
Oh, God.
This lady here. This lady, she's in Michigan. She's in Michigan, and she goes into Walmart. Well, she decides that she wants to shoplift at Walmart. Okay, because, I'm sure, people shoplift all the time at Walmart.
No, they do not.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing, I mean, you think being 62 years old, she'd have been a little bit brighter. Okay. You think at 62, she might have had a little common sense, right?
No.
Well, you think she'd have paid attention. That's why you pay attention to your surroundings, people. Because while this 62-year-old lady was in Walmart shoplifting, there was a shop with a cop going on at the time. They had 75 cops in this Walmart when she decided to try to steal shit. Okay. Well, we gotta say how that worked out for her, right? She had $727 worth of merchandise in her cart. Of course, they notified them, and all the cops went out to the parking lot, and they arrested her. And she was placed in the Livingston County Jail, according to state police. So pay attention.
Around over there, man. They got a badass sheriff.
Don't go robbing Walmart when all the cops are in there shopping with the less fortunate kids. Pay attention to your surroundings, people.
What the odds are is a whole bunch of angry motorcycle cops that say they hate to do it until they, it's over, and they're like, man, I had so much fun with those little kids. Yeah.
Well, I was a little upset. Our department changed up this year, and they didn't
I was going to say, I didn't hear about it.
They didn't do shop with the cop. They just I don't know if they might have done it already. I've been on vacation. I got to check. They're just bringing some toys to the schools and passing out toys at the school, which is good, but it's not as fun as going shopping with the little kids. So I was a little upset about that. But you got to do what you got to do.
Well, hopefully the community reaches out and lets the administration know that next year.
Well, more children got more. I mean, more children got a toy than the other way, though. They might not have got as
but
much.
Maybe they were the damn Bay-Base kids. We all know the little Bay-Base kids that go out there and they expect to get everything. We talked about it.
Yeah, well, I said the kids might not have got as much, but more kids got this time. So
whatever.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it might have been a good thing. It might be a good thing. This next one's yours. I think we're going to Jersey.
Probably.
I got a video.
Anyway, yep. In New Jersey, there's these wonderful officers get to I don't know. I barely actually read it, but I just couldn't stop laughing at the fact that there was cops chasing a pig. So it's pigs chasing pigs, and news to say they're never going to live that call down.
This is a pretty nice sized pig. He looked delicious.
Yeah, it's like 158 pounds. Just a big boy. But yeah, go ahead and play the video.
Yeah, he does look quite yummy.
Delicious.
Let's go to Gloucester County. A pig on the lamb.
You're not funny. Dude, you're not funny. You're not funny.
It's a pig on the go.
He said a pig on the lamb, and he just thought he was hilarious. He's not that funny. He's not funny. Look at that big boy right there. You know what kind of bacon you can get off of that sucker?
He's only 2 years. He's only 2 years old.
Pig's got a big butt.
So it got loose near Tanyard Road and Brenner Drive in the New Sharon section of the township yesterday. Deptford Township.
Yeah.
He's in the road. Did they charge him with obstruction of a public highway?
No, they're teaching him how to direct traffic now, damn it.
Oh, that's what they need to give him a whistle. He needs a whistle and a vest.
Oh, a rap whistle. Rap whistle.
Yes.
That way he can blow it next time he's in Chicago.
De-escalation techniques to apprehend the hog.
Yeah.
And they posed with it.
Yep, they did. And that's going to be on the department Christmas card this year.
Let me tell you what. I was gonna buy a piglet one time, not too long ago. Cause I could have got this little piglet for $40.
Mm-hmm.
You slop a piglet up for about 9 to 12 months, and you get a pretty big pig, and then you slaughter them, and you get a whole bunch of meat. Well, I was informed that I could get the piglet,
but then you couldn't.
But then I would not be able to eat him because he would then be considered our pet. So
that's why we have whole stop by and just put a random round in.
We don't eat our pets. I was like, growing up, we had pigs, chicken, cows.
Yep.
We raised them up. We brought them to the slaughterhouse.
And we ate
not the chickens, but we'd kill the chickens every now and then and eat one. And but the pigs and the cow and stuff, we used to eat them. But I mean,
we talked about that shit a lot. I mean, because my parents always actually slaughtered their own. We didn't have a local butcher place.
Kelly said that woman that robbed a Walmart is called shit for brains. 556 says it's like trying to rob an IHOP, Denny's, or a 7-Eleven at 3 a.m. where I worked. Pure genius. I don't think we only got one Denny's in this area. We do have some IHOPs. Around here, it'd be more like a Waffle House.
Denny's was banging because when I worked the area,
Waffle House,
like 3, and they always give you like 75% off your bill.
Waffle House or here's at Circle K's. We don't have 7-Elevens either. So but that
y'all ain't got Wawa's yet?
I think they opened one.
Yeah, you're gonna like those, dude.
I'm not driving into Baton Rouge. I'm not going into Baton Rouge just to shop at a Wawa.
With as bougie as your town is, and don't tell me it ain't because
Wawa. I'm not going to Wawa.
They're gonna put a Wawa right there. It's like Firehouse Subs, and like your Roush's Subs are now inside of that place. It is a banging restaurant with a gas station. It's really good. Problem is every year they go like full woke for the LGBTQ.
Oh Lord!
Shit. There's like rainbows everywhere, and like they cover your credit card readers.
It's not going to work out where I live.
Yeah, it is. I mean, come on, anybody who likes canes that much.
But I don't know who. I don't know if they charged the pig or what happened. If they gave him some citations, or did they hire him? We need more information.
He's a new recruit. That's why they took the new photo.
But he was a good-looking pig, as pigs go. And people think pigs are nasty and stupid. Pigs are very smart, and actually they are very clean animals. The reason people think they're so nasty is because they wallow in mud. They wallow in mud because they don't have sweat glands. That's the only way they can cool themselves down.
Or it's for multiple spiritual reasons, and we won't take that into account.
556 says they finally caught your ex-wife.
Yeah.
Poor Felicia.
Yeah.
I just got a visual in my head of some nasty sex. Just horrible. 556. I'm going to have nightmares about that now. Thank you very much for that that visual in my head. That's horrible.
You're up next.
I just did the pig one.
I did the pig one, you son bitch.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you sure did.
You played the video.
Oh, okay.
You got the canoe on top of the damn cop car.
Yes, we're going to Minnesota. I don't know.
That is a very Minnesota thing to do.
I don't know. But in Minnesota, in Eli or El, I don't know how to say it, the police department in the remote north woods of Minnesota town of Ely, E-L-Y, faces the same challenges of recruiting and keeping new officers as countless law enforcement agencies across the country. So offering their unique incentives. So what kind of incentive do you get to go work for Ely or however in Minnesota? If you it's a former mining and logging community. It's best known as a getaway to the popular Boundary Water Canoe area. Now, if you go work for them, it's a sign-on bonus. They will give you a free Kevlar canoe that is worth $3,800.
Is it really?
That's what it says.
Holy shit.
The lightweight craft made from the same strong synthetic fibers as bulletproof vests are perfect for paddling off into the nearby wilderness and exploring and never coming back. Because when you hear somebody say, "Squeal like a pig," you want to paddle faster when you hear the banjos playing. The police chief said he'd already had 2 calls expressing interest as of Thursday morning. He's expecting at least several more. These must be some canoeing fuckers down there, okay? Police department's
How bad is
nation.
the crime up and down your fucking river that you need Kevlar canoes?
No, that's for like your recreation. They don't give it to you to work in. They're also Minneapolis is debating
crime in the recreational area that you need a Kevlar canoe.
They make it because they have rocks and shit in the rivers, and you don't want it cutting the canoe open and you falling out and drowning and dying.
Okay, first off, the whole thought behind that is flawed because the whole reason we have to wear plates, they're called stab plates, is because Kevlar sucks against sharp objects. Like a knife just goes straight through the bitch. It's not like butter. There is resistance.
This place is a community of about 3,200 people,
and
about 140 miles north of Minneapolis. It's getting the money from its 140,000 share, 300 million public safety assistance bill. It's buying the canoes from local outfitters, which also helps those people. And they also throw in 2 paddles and 2 life jackets.
Who gets outfitted with a fucking canoe?
If you stay you have to commit for 3 years to get the canoe. If not, you'll have to pay back a third of the canoe's value for each year you leave.
So if you leave in the last year, you only got to pay 1/3.
Well, Eli pays its officers well compared to nearby northeastern Minnesota communities, starting around $65,000. It can't pay as much as larger towns as its officers tend to move on after a few years. I don't know. It must be some pretty high cost of living if 65 grand is a low starting pay out there. Because I can tell you out here, you come out to the southern states like Louisiana, you'll start out probably at around 35 to 40.
Yeah. You making that kind of money in Florida, you're getting shot at a few times a day. Yeah, that's unless it's at a really, really uppity place like we have Venice. Miami's really huge, so
I don't see him canoeing in Miami. What's up, Aaron?
We canoe and kayak down here all the damn time. Yeah, dude, especially fishing. You kidding me?
Aaron says it's tubas and not banjos. If somebody's coming after me with a tuba, I'm gonna be worried. 'Cause you bet you they got some strong lips there, don't they, from blowing on that tuba all day.
Okay, so we got
now. Look at this. We got some Chad Jenkins guy jumped in here. He must be sitting at a table eating some delicious John Folks food.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and bring me some over there?
556 says if he's coming out of retirement to get a free fucking canoe.
Right. Exactly. So this is no big surprise. We did have a story fall out. They deleted it.
I don't remember what it was either.
I don't either. And that's weird that police want to erase the story. So it must have been heavily redacted. 50 officers leave. The way this reads is very false, but we'll go into why. 50 officers leave. Half of the academy class drops out, leaving Dayton PD mightily understaffed. First off, people are quitting law enforcement all over the United States in droves, okay? Because everybody that's able to retire is just the politics is just getting worse. It's getting more and more worse no matter where you live in America until some kind of normalcy hits. And even then, it may only be for 4 years. We've learned that. We have a good run in law enforcement and a bad one. So more often than not, these officers are just opting to retire. That's what happened. They make it seem like 50 officers just up and left. No, they didn't. So usually when you have 50 retirements, you have the 50 officers or 75 officers, 50 plus 25 from the academy to see if they'll wash out, and then you'll get your 50. And then,
the problem is they don't have that many people in the academy anymore.
Yeah, and that's it. Is people are going, this is dumb as shit. And seeing cops like, what was it? Ben Darby, his prosecution and stuff. And they ended up overruling that, right? He's out now with his family.
Yeah, he's out.
That's amazing.
He ended up taking a plea though for manslaughter, but with no jail time, just probation.
Yeah, they finally let him out, so they didn't have to worry about him getting killed inside because we've already had that conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, Dayton once again is extremely low on officers, and they're offering free Dayton rims for your patrol unit if you sign up. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm guaranteeing you I could make that negotiation by the morning.
You know what's the stupidest thing? Have you seen them stupid looking rims that like stick out this far?
Mexican rims?
They like spokes and they're spokes and they come out.
Mexican. Yeah.
That's
it's Spanish.
I'm pretty sure that's fucking illegal.
It is because it sticks out further than the fender well.
Oh, like way farther.
That's why you got to have fender flares. Nothing's allowed to stick out past them.
Yeah, but you can't flare your fender out fucking 10 and 12 inches.
Right. Well, I mean, you could, but then it would be considered a wider fender and a wider body. But yeah, they're definitely violating shit. Next time you see a state boy, you're out there running radar and flag him down. Get the statue on it.
Yeah, I'll do that. So if anybody's looking for a job, Dayton's definitely hiring.
Yeah, and we're all gonna go get Dayton rims.
This next one here is I want to see where this goes if we were able to even follow up on it afterwards. They have this guy right here. Got some pictures. So hold on.
The son of a U.S. senator.
This ugly motherfucker right here. Okay. Got into a crash with a police officer and killed this cop right here, right above old Stairs' head. He is the son of a U.S. senator. He crashed during a police pursuit, killing the North Dakota police officer. Happened in Bismarck. 42-year-old son, and this dude's 42. He looks fucking bad for being 42. I'm going to tell you what.
Really bad alcoholism. You can see it in his face.
He crashed into a North Dakota sheriff's vehicle during a police chase, pushing it into a deputy and killing him, according to the authorities and the Republican senator's family. Ian Kramer of Bismarck, this is Ian or whatever, Ian or whatever the fuck his name is, was arrested and jailed following Wednesday's crash, and charges are pending. The North Dakota Highway Patrol said in a news release the name of the Mercer County deputy who was killed has not been released. The sheriff's office did immediately respond to Thursday's voicemail seeking further information. First-term senator wrote that his son suffers from serious mental disorders. You know what, people? I get so sick of. I don't care. Democrat. I don't care if you Democrat, Republican, fucking independent. I don't care what the fuck you are. I am so sick of everyone. Every time somebody fucking fucks up and does something stupid, or somebody in your family fucks up and does something stupid, everybody straight up first saying, "Oh, he's got mental problems. He's got a drug problem. He's got alcohol problem." You know what? I don't fucking care. You already knew he had a problem. If you don't want to get help, he fucking. I mean, I don't want to hear the excuses. It's an excuse. Oh, everybody that fucks up has mental problems. It's ridiculous. It's so overplayed. Don't care. Okay, don't give a fuck. I want him to go to fucking prison for at least 20 fucking years. Okay, for killing this man over here. Period. He said, which manifest in severe paranoia and hallucination. So he's a paranoid schizophrenic, is what he's trying to say. Is what you know. Earlier Wednesday, Kramer insisted on going to his brother Ike's house, who died in 2018, according to statements, which doesn't further explain what that means. As a result, the senator's wife, Chris, took Ian to Stanford Health Emergency Room in Bismarck. When Chris Kramer got out of the family's Chevy Tahoe, Ian got into the driver's seat and drove off. So he stole his parents' car, is what he did. The senator's daughter tracked the SUV through a cell phone and alerted the authorities. The police were called about 4:30 to the hospital due to the damage to an overhead door of the hospital emergency room department's ambulance bay, the police department said in a news release. They said he was exhibiting mental health issues. No, he wasn't. No. He's a fucking piece of shit thief who's probably got spoiled rotten his whole fucking entire life and never had to want for anything with his rich ass parents. Okay. He allegedly rammed the doors of the bay and fled the scene. The police began an investigation into the theft of the motor vehicle, criminal mischief, blah, 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 blah. The highway patrol said a county deputy saw Kramer and the SUV in the town of Hazen. He fled and during the chase crashed at around 6 p.m. into an unoccupied Mercer County Sheriff's vehicle that was parked on side of the state highway road, Haven. The deputy was standing behind the parked vehicle and preparing to deploy spike strips when the impact occurred and the unit got pushed into him, killing him. The Kramer got elected in 18. He's got 2 daughters, 6 grandchildren, blah, blah, blah. And he's fucking, you know what? Mr. Senator, whatever the fuck you are, stop making excuses for your piece of shit kid. Because I can guarantee you, if anybody knows who I am and how I am in real life, if this is my kid that did this, you wouldn't hear me saying he has mental problems and oh, poor buddy. Nope, he fucked up. I want his ass locked up in jail. He killed somebody. Running from the cops. That to me, that's fucking homicide. It's murder. I'll lock his ass up for a long time. Period. Stop making excuses for your family member.
Yeah, because even if it's an accident, it's fucking manslaughter.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I'm sick and tired of all the excuses. This man's dead trying to do his job because this piece of shit. And this piece of shit probably get fucking slapped on the wrist in probation because his dad's some kind of fucking politician. Let's just admit it. Let's just say how the truth of it is.
Shit's going to disappear. So this next one is going to be the fastest story we've ever covered on Motorcop Chronicles because I refuse. I'm not going to get into it. So we're going to show his picture real fast if you have it.
Which one?
The ginger bitch.
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah, just show his picture. We're not going to say his name. I will not give him any kind of fucking fame because he deserves what he's going to get.
He's going to get ass fucked in prison.
So this stupid ginger piece of shit up here above me decided that he is 18 years old and he found a 5-year-old extremely sexually attractive and brutally sexually assaulted said 5-year-old and is now being sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
You can stick that in his ass.
Yeah, he's gonna get banged by all of his little ginger buddies in prison, and he's gone. He's toast. And yep, he's the dog shit of the day.
Dude taking his shit on him. Yeah, fuck him. He got life imprisonment. Life. So we don't have to worry about him ever getting out and fucking with any other little children ever again. He'll die lonely. Well, he might not be lonely. He'll probably have several husbands throughout the years, but he will die with a very enlarged rectum and big strong jaw muscles from all the blowjobs he's going to have to give.
Maybe this next guy will be his first roommate.
It might be because this dude, this is another piece of shit that got sentenced to life.
But at least he looks cool in the Kevlar.
Let's pull up the story, and then I will pull his picture up. This piece of shit here, he was he's whining. He was whining in court. And guess what? He's a fucking white supremacist. Look at him. Piece of shit. Another fucking piece of shit. Here,
He's got 2 penises on his throat.
Duke needs to do his job. Hold on. Put Duke up here. There's shit in this dude's mouth right there. Okay. This guy, this was in Texas. He was the leader of a white supremacist gang. His name was Tyler Clark. He was unable to contain himself when learning he would spend the rest of his life in prison and ignored a judge's order. Ignored the judge when the judge said, sit down and be quiet. He interrupted his former girlfriend, a woman he had beat beyond recognition from delivering a victim impact statement. So he beat this woman up till you couldn't recognize her. She's trying to give a victim impact. This piece of shit right here is steadily just fucking, can't keep his fucking mouth shut. 31 years old, refused to stop talking during this portion of the hearing, addressing the woman directly, and when told to stop, he seized that he had just been sentenced to life anyway. What you gonna do to me, biatch?
I mean, he does have a point.
He got convicted of aggravated kidnapping, and assault of a family member with a previous conviction. Clark's life sentence is specifically for the assault of the woman. The court allotted 30 years for the kidnapping charge. You can see his booking photo right here. I mean,
why don't they have like a chamber inside of the judge's chambers that they make everybody sit in? And if the judge says life or, death penalty, it's just instant. Like it just sucks him straight to the furnace. Just.
It says, after his outburst in court, the woman expressed to the jury that this is proof the decision to convict him and agree on a sentence of life behind bars was the right one.
And now you got to hang out with the pedophile.
He kidnapped a woman who has not been identified, which you can understand why. The images of her face after she suffered the beatings in the car were shown to jurors as evidence.
What's the fight over, does it say?
Does it matter?
I don't know. I just making sure it wasn't a sandwich.
Clark and the woman had been arguing leading up to the kidnapping. He was irate.
Oh,
Here we go. Her? No, he was irate with her for wearing a crop top to an event.
Oh, okay. He's one of the controlling dudes, huh?
Calling her a whore, police said, and charging documents obtained by the outlet. The woman left the event and went to a family member's house to talk with somebody wanting to break up with a said piece of shit white supremacist. Clark, who was a tow truck driver, showed up at the house. At some point during the October 2022 episode, he attempted to tow her car while she was still in it. Then she got out. Police said he threw her inside his tow truck and drove off, screaming at her to obey him as he warned her that I will kill you.
Well,
he said he had a lockout knife in the vehicle. He used to cut her hair. As she screamed, he told her he would slash her throat and then grabbed a metal tool from the backseat of the vehicle described as an L-bar and beat her in the head, arms, and legs. She went unconscious. He then put her on his lap and started biting her on the back of her legs. The woman was also only able to escape.
He's awful fucking flexible. If
when
he put her on his
stopped,
lap and then bit her legs.
Well, he might have grabbed her legs, picked them up, started biting or whatever. She might have been a little bitty girl. Oh, his attorney says, "Oh, please don't throw away his life by giving him life."
I would say he did.
Look at this motherfucker right here.
I mean, the tattoos on his neck look like they were done by a 3-year-old. I'm not quite sure what the fuck's going on there. It looks like straight up some Mario color inside the.
First of all, look at him. Look at him. You think he's ever going to have a real job?
Oh yeah. I mean, he could definitely be on like the next Fast and Furious movie. Okay,
whatever. This dude gone. Bye. Hey, buddy. Guess what? You're outnumbered in prison. You're outnumbered in prison. Jill, a white supremacist asked. Okay. Have a good time with that. There's more. I mean, I'm not going to accept. There's more black people in prison than white people. We all know that. That's the stats. Okay, so you have fun with your little white supremacist fucking ass in prison. It's not going to be nice for him. I'm just saying. It's not.
So what happened was Iceman got upset that I was getting all the good stories recently, so he hits me here with another one. Here's a story about Luke Combs. So we're going back to story time with Holstera. I'm going to put my phone down for this.
Luke, it wasn't Luke's fault.
Okay, well, Luke's a douche. We all know this, right? Because like when all the stuff with Ryan Upchurch came out and then Luke, Combs came out and he says, I apologize for doing that song.
Because they had rebel flags in it. Yeah,
hey, pussy. Last time I checked, stop being a bitch. We needed a bunch more city boys, singing pretty songs, as you say. This kind of shit wouldn't happen. So we're going to tell a story similar to what happened to Holstera here. Okay. I created kind of funny items that resembled big Disney characters,
Star Wars characters.
I did some Nintendo characters. Regardless, somebody decided that they were going to go out and they wanted to start a little mom and pop shop, a little side hobby, and they made a total of $380 off of making, producing, and reselling T-shirts with Luke Combs on.
No, it was cups.
Shut the fuck up.
It was tumblers and cups.
It was cups and tumblers, everybody. Regardless, T-shirts, cups and tumblers, butt plugs. It does not matter. It had Luke Combs on it. Okay. Well, the problem is Luke Combs isn't getting paid for that. Well, he has a copyright protector team. I know what he's talking about. And those people went after this poor little old lady. And guess what? They won $250,000 in court because she used his likeness.
But she only made like $200.
$380 is all.
$380. So
right. And then once it came to Luke Combs's attention, instead of him going, no, we're not going to do this, cancel this shit. Because believe it or not, when you own your image, you have the right to not sue people. That's the thing. Like, you go, my bad, I'm sorry. You can. He even came out and said the law was created so that multi-million-dollar, like, huge overseas companies like China didn't rip off his likeness and then make billions of dollars off of it.
Yeah, not for the local mom and pop.
Right. It's not for, like, mom or pop or cousin Joe that's just bored and wants to make a couple T-shirts for their friends and family or sell them online for $20. That's not it. Okay, this is for international shit. So he actually went and talked with the lady. He's done a fundraiser for her to cover some stuff. He is trying to make it right. That's not his fault. He is right. He hires a team to take care of that.
You think that'd have been like, no, you think they would know who they were working for, though, basically, and say, and go after some little old lady who was in the freaking hospital. And what's messed up about it is the lawsuit stuff that got sent to her was sent by an email that went to her junk file. She didn't even realize she was getting sued, so she didn't go to court because she didn't know about it. How is that even legal that she wasn't served?
Tells you how easy it is for that shit. Because I can tell you right now, credit card companies do not need to do that. They can actually file for court against you and go to court to get a judgment against you. And they send it to your email, which will go straight to your junk file. And they go to court without you ever being served. It's because it's not a criminal court proceeding. You're not entitled. You don't have all the same securities as you usually would.
But anyway, I think he's making. It seems like Luke Combs trying to make it right. I'm just saying, be careful out there if you're doing shit and trying to sell stuff, because some people don't play about their copyright shit.
Singing pretty songs.
This next one is the Florida Joker man.
He's making a lot of fucking trouble down here.
They got this fucking idiot down there in Florida.
No, I don't even claim this motherfucker. Can we say he's from Portland?
No, he's from Florida. This piece of shit is from Florida, okay? This man right here. This is him. Not the one with the purple hair. This one with the green hair, okay? This is a character from the new Grand Theft Auto game coming out. He's saying that they stole his likeness, and he wants $1 to $2 million for them using his likeness. Okay, same facial shape maybe, but the tattoos on the forehead and the lips and all that stuff totally different, And who says that he has the likeness of the Joker? How he knows whoever owns the likeness of the Joker don't turn around and sue him for walking around portraying a Joker.
Hey, there we go. We're all going to learn something tonight. Impenitent. Anyway, that word, it's not impotent. It's not impotent, because impotent is like your dick's not getting hard. It actually stands for not feeling shame or regret about one's action or attitudes.
But this stupid fucker is trying to sue for, he wants millions of dollars because he's saying that they use his likeness without his permission. Just because somebody
I want millions of dollars because Bruce Willis clearly looks like me. But don't mean it's going to fucking happen.
But look, if you look, the Joker makeup, it's not, the tattoos, it's not just him.
I think his makeup's better than the damn cartoon.
So, anyway, this dude's, what the actual fuck, exactly. This, I'm going to tell you what the actual fuck is. It's this piece of shit right here that tattooed his face like this, that's going to be like that for the rest of his fucking life.
Where if he would add real balls,
never have a real job. He will never have a real job, okay? Wants money for nothing. He wants free shit. That's what it is. Because if you're going to do this to your face on purpose, something's fucking wrong with you, okay? That's what I'm saying. Something's wrong with him. What?
His face like that.
You don't think something's wrong with him for doing that shit to his face?
I'm not going to fucking hire him.
This right here would be Precious. We're still looking for Precious. If anybody knows Precious's whereabouts, please let us know. We would like to talk to Precious. At this point in time, At this point in time, I would not even turn Precious in. Okay, I just want to talk to Precious about being on the lam for over 2 years now, coming up on 3.
Absolutely. We would just, you know what? We'll even help her out, and if she gets arrested, we'll throw some commissary up. I think we're all the whole podcast. I think we can come up with $100 for commissary. All right.
Oh, did you see at that parade when I was on TikTok, that woman offered me a honey bun? She said, "You hungry, honey? Got a honey bun for you."
Because everybody loves you out there. I told you it was a badass officer safety environment, though. They had you between that guardrail and all those citizens.
They didn't have me nowhere. I didn't have to be there. I just decided I wanted to watch the parade.
Put yourself in danger of shit where you didn't need to be. Your bike was on the other side of the guardrail. There was nobody over there. It was safe for you.
No, just because we're all looking at the parade stuff. No, I doubt she's dead. She's still out there.
She ain't dead. She's a young, pretty girl. The only thing she didn't do is answer the phone. Ain't nobody wants her.
She
dead.
did answer the phone. She just hung up on them.
Yeah, she's like, "Hello, no, fuck you. It wasn't important." Click.
It's like, no, thank you. All right, let's see some hot nuts. I don't know. Everybody's like, all right, last story. We all left since most people went way down in viewer.
All right, she's wearing pants. I just had to see.
Yes, she has pants on. So I'm going to say, let's say we're going to, the ambulance person for hot nut vote, the woman at Walmart with 75 cops, that's who gets my hot nut vote.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it.
And then we'll have the, I won't even give them that. We're going to, the fucking Joker guy wanting money just because he fucking looks like a freak. So we got me and Holster going with the Walmart lady, 75 cops and doing shop with a cop, and I'm going to go steal from Walmart.
But I mean, that's so fucking iconic. Like, you know, you rob it and be like, everybody on the floor, and there's like 50 cops. Or it's an NRA convention, you know, and like I would rather walk into a room with 50 cops than an NRA convention, because 50 cops are at least going to think before they squeeze that trigger. The NRA convention is going to air your ass out, and everybody in there is going to put rounds in you. Yeah, so, yep. That's just insane. I can't believe you didn't get to do it this year.
No,
you didn't even take the grandbabies out?
Yeah, it's been probably over 2 years, Billy.
Well, hell, we've been doing this. I was actually trying to think about that the other day. It's been 3 years.
In March will be start season 5. March will be coming up on 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and you did it for 2 years, right? Before I jumped on, or a year?
Yeah, well, before I started doing the news stuff, I just used to, do interview stuff and like that.
That's right. Come on, everybody.
So Kelly says she's voting for the the woman in Walmart also. So I think I'm gonna do. Yep, and Billy too. So I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it early tomorrow. I'm gonna say yes. If y'all want to know, I think I'm going to do a live at 5 o'clock tomorrow on Louisiana Crime. 5 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. That's 6 o'clock your time if you want to join me.
I'll join you.
I'm going to do 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to do a live tomorrow.
You got to hit me up early so we can do that tech issue.
So, yeah. So, mark that down if y'all want to watch that one. The Walmart lady done won the hot nuts. Because she's just stupid. I would love to see video how many cops probably surrounded her outside.
I wonder how many thought that it was, bullshit. Like, no way this lady's for real.
Maybe she thought she would get away with it because maybe she thought people would be paying attention more what the cops were doing than what she was doing.
Maybe. I mean, if it was more of a snatch and grab, but didn't they say that she drew a scene or something?
Shit, like $700 something worth of shit.
It'd be even worse if she got away.
Oh, that would have been. They wouldn't have done a
yeah.
story on it.
Yeah, they'd have been like, they probably would have. Some dumbass liberals, they'd have been like, all these cops, and they didn't do anything.
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
So, if y'all want to, like I said, 5 o'clock my time, Central Time tomorrow. We're gonna go live. Louisiana crime. Got a shit. Got a shit ton.
Can I get a blonde next time?
I don't know. I can see if I got a blonde.
Or a blonde or a ginger.
So everybody,
crazy.
hopefully y'all come back tomorrow for the Louisiana crime one because I got a shit ton of story. I'll be here anyway. You'll listen to it anyway.
Santa Claus over there and all his ho-ho-hos.
Hey, that's my hose. He's just watching them. He's my security.
What did you need to remind people?
Nah, that's it. Be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, we're not sheepdogs. We're lions. See y'all tomorrow.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.